And we are live with the pre-show. Hi, everyone.
I feel alive, Yankee.
Are you alive?
I am 1,000% alive.
Woohoo! Oh man, I'm excited about this one. This is a big one. Oh man.
It's the finale.
5 seasons, dude. This is great.
I can't believe we made it this far. We're going to be putting a ribbon on this season and doing our typical little break for the holidays that we do every year.
Yep.
So we could spend some time with family, etc. But then next year, it's going to be bigger. It's going to be better. It's going to be so insane. I can't wait.
It's going to be awesome. Season 6, we'll start that up in probably January, right after the holidays, and we'll try to make it even more cool. We'll bring back some of the favorites. We'll definitely talk topics. We'll do Q&As. We'll have the wheel of names that everybody loves and trusts and enjoys. Yes. So I'm going to start a poll here that kind of tips off a bit of what we're going to chat about when we get really going here. Another minute or so.
I need to vote in this. I'm going to vote.
Yeah, you do. You need to
vote. One thing I noticed, Yankee, is that in these polls, typically whichever one is the first thing people read just usually gets more weight anyway.
Really?
Yeah. Even like if people are between two things, whichever ones they read first,
they take the top one.
So I kind of feel like it's already going to be heavy on the top one, but
that may affect it. I actually put that up top for a reason. I'll explain later. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be an interesting live stream. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And we have a special guest, too, that's going to join us. It's already in our Zoom call, muted, so we'll bring him in just a bit.
Yeah, special guest, tons of giveaways.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun one.
How many giveaways?
5 giveaways for 5 seasons.
Beautiful. That's the way to do it.
And the last one is the big one.
See, it's not a secret. They saw it on the thumbnail. I still can't believe there's one left.
Out Napoleon, the sold out 5 ounce. Someone's gonna win one tonight. Oh my gosh,
crazy! I was so happy they had one left for us.
Well, you know what the thing is too is it's a series, and the first in the series is always the most desired, etc. So it's a big giveaway.
Huge. All right, we're seeing people putting all kinds of cool. A lot of what do we got? Almost 300 in the chat, and we are gonna go live. All right, let's do this for realsies. Welcome, everyone, to Silver Pros. Great to have you here. This is the season finale, season 5. And I am joined by my awesome co-host, Silver Dragons. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Happy to be here. So excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. I've been waiting a long time for this. We should do some giveaways tonight. What do you think?
I think maybe get something in mind. Maybe.
Are we able to show it, or are we going to show it later?
Let's show it later. But you can tell
save it.
But we're going to tell everybody again. It is 5 giveaways, 4 1-ouncers, and then a big 5-ounce giveaway, the Napoleon. So, man,
as well as an additional ounce. So. Tonight is the yesterday, right? They launched the tree of life.
Tree of life, yes.
So 5 people are all going to win that, and then the last person will also win one of the Napoleons.
So cool.
Yeah. So how do they enter the giveaway, Yankee?
Well, it's really easy to do. Excuse me. All they have to do is to be a subscriber of my channel. I hope you're subscribed to my channel. Just that simple. It's free and easy to do. So subscribe, and about 5 minutes later, you should be able to put something in the chat. And what I mean is not the word something, but anything. So put something in there.
The word anything?
No, jeez. Killing me, bro. Just get something typed into the chat, right? And I will harvest the names, all the participants that are here. In fact, I'm going to launch the chat capture right now. And it is running right now. So if you put something in, maybe every 5 to 10 minutes, make sure you put something in the chat. You don't have to bang on the chat constantly, just pounding on it, right?
Just be active.
Yeah, just be somewhat active. And that will keep your name. It will gather your name at the end. We'll put it on the wheel of names, and then we'll draw the winners. You do need to be a U.S. You have to have a U.S. mailing address. There's all the rules, all the stuff are in the chat too. There's links, you can click on it. But for the giveaways, it's U.S. mailing addresses only. This whole thing is sponsored by SD Bullion, the best sponsor any YouTuber could ever want. They are absolutely amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, the best for sure. And Yankee and I, our morals are aligned with them as well.
Amen to that.
We're both Christians, and we support what they're doing over at SD Bullion. They got some really awesome themed stuff. And so I'm so stoked. The prices are insanely low. It's been wonderful.
Yeah, it is. There is a poll. If you just joined us, check on the poll. Please vote. We're going to be talking tonight about stacking, and in particularly, why stack silver?
Why silver?
Why silver? And
I like it.
I think it's kind of is a recap for us in season 5. You and I have talked a lot about the reasons we stack and what we get out of it. Why are we doing this in the first place? It's essential to know as a silver pro why you're stacking silver. It's just, and we're going to talk about that, but we also want to hear from you. I see SG in the chat right now. SG says, why not? Well, okay, that can be your reason, but we want to hear from you. And in the poll, there's some potential answers that we've talked about during season 5. But if you have other reasons, please put it in the chat.
Yeah, and one thing I want to say too is on this poll here, if you haven't voted yet, definitely do so. You click the little blue box and click which one you like. Seems like the majority of people, at least 300 votes in, or all the answers, 48% right now, hedge against the failing dollar. Wow. Isn't that amazing?
It is, actually. I think a lot of people want precious metals in general because they see the value of our currency collapsing. And that's, a big concern. There's a lot behind that hedge, too. I mean, when you think about the price of silver, the spot price of silver, there's a lot of factors involved in what that price is. But one of the factors is the dollar, right? As the dollar starts to decline in value, what steps in is precious metals to increase, to match value. So the value of your silver stays the same as the dollar declines. Some people say it's really not the price of silver going up and down, it's the value of the dollar going up and down.
Right. Yeah, and it's interesting to think about the dollar specifically. I mean, it's a currency, but the reality is the dollar was created by man. It is flawed. It can be hyperinflated. It could go away, right? But gold and silver, they were not created by man. That's an element that exists here on this earth, right?
Well said.
And so, what's the better money? I'm taking God's money every day over man's money.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, the word money really should be currency that is backed by something tangible that has intrinsic value. Money is gold and silver. The currency, paper currency, really is sort of like a receipt against the real money that's backing it. And unfortunately, our Federal Reserve notes aren't backed by anything but the full faith and credit of the U.S. government.
Right. And the military.
And the military, yes.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Gold, in the Bible, actually, the word money is interchangeable a lot of times with gold and silver.
Amen to that.
Because that is what money was and still is today.
True.
So as we get into this topic here, why stack? I think it would probably be helpful if we share the reasons that we stack. And I'm really curious about you, Yankee, because I think you're kind of unique in the community. Would you be able to talk about that?
Absolutely. Well, I am seeing 10% primarily stacking silver like me, so I'm not alone in this. But I'll jump down to the third one on that poll, and is the reason I primarily, not exclusively, but primarily stack silver is as a barter currency. I remember my local coin shop dealer Tim saying that gold is the barter between nations and silver is the barter between people. And I can see that, and I can see the potential for barter in a brown or black market, or I should say black or gray market, being used once again for goods and services. Now, I also see silver as it's an insurance policy in that regard. I don't want to ever have to barter for goods and services with anything, whether it be supplies, food, ammo, coffee, you name it. I don't want to see a barter economy, but it's insurance. What if we do need to barter? I want to have some silver, and I've actually tested it out, tried it out. I'm going to be doing more on my channel to see just how effective that could be. And I know in the area I live in, New Hampshire, there are barter communities already here. There are people that are exchanging silver for goods, and it's amazing to witness that. So that's a big reason why. How about you, SD?
You know, this is actually it's kind of cool to be able to talk about this because I've actually seen it play out.
Mm,
So when I first decided that I wanted to buy silver, I wanted to exchange those fiat dollars for real money. I thought to myself, how can I save more money? And looking at the poll here, 28%, it's the second highest on the poll.
mhm.
A lot of people agree with me. Silver is one of the best ways to actually save. And I've talked about sort of, why that's the case before. And I'll briefly just mention my issue was that when I tried to save money as far as saving in fiat dollars, I would put in my savings account and I pushed two buttons on my phone and it would pop over to the checking and then it was gone. So every single time I tried to save money, I was unsuccessful. I literally could not do it. And then when I started buying silver, everything was different because I didn't want to get rid of my money. I didn't want to get rid of my wealth. I wanted to hold on to it. And there's a barrier in place when you buy silver, when you buy gold. Can you go out and spend it? Sometimes. Can you go out and barter with it? Sometimes. But typically, in the world we live in now, if you want to spend your silver, you got to take it down to a coin shop or sell it to an online dealer and exchange it for cash and then spend it. So because there's that barrier in place, I don't want to do it. I just want to hold on to it. And over the years, I've been able to amass so much more of a savings than I ever thought I could
Mm.
by purchasing physical metals. So I think it is one of the absolute best savings accounts. And as you mentioned, Yankee, it's great insurance as well.
Mhm.
It's great to have. If I ever need it for barter, any of these other things, I have it, right? So that's typically, well, I'd say that's primarily why I've been stacking all of these years.
That's a great reason to stack silver. I think the word that comes to mind for me is discipline.
Mm,
Some people, for whatever reason, may struggle with that or may have a spouse that struggles with that. I'm not trying to, step on toes here, but having, silver, it is liquid. It's very liquid, but it still takes a bit to actually convert back to fiat currency and to spend. So it can help with discipline, with your
mhm.
budget, with your finances. So
It absolutely can.
there's one in here that I actually don't stack silver for.
One of the polls.
Yeah, one of the poll answers here. I put it in here because I know, well, 13% so far do, and that is wealth building investment. I don't primarily see precious metals, silver included, as a way to build your wealth.
Now
It,
that could
yeah.
be possible. And some people, especially when they trade metals, they
Mm,
could look at it as wealth building. But I kind of agree with you. It's more of wealth preservation. That's what I like to say.
mhm.
It's not really. building a wealth. I mean, you could save more and grow it over time, but it's more about wealth preservation. No matter what happens, if the dollar fails, you have to move to another country. Silver's money everywhere in the world, right?
That's right.
So you're preserving your wealth when you put it into silver or gold. So yeah, I don't really see it as an investment either.
There are some ways you can leverage silver to make money, but it's not physical silver. And I should have clarified that. I don't see physical, tangible silver primarily as a wealth building investment. But a hedge, yeah. Barter, certainly. Savings, great. There's probably a whole bunch of other reasons. Even things like it's beautiful, right? It's fun. How many people in the chat stack silver because they love to hold it, they love to look at it, and it's a blast to stack?
Trying to get my camera to work here, but oh, there we go.
Yes.
Start to focus. I just picked this up from SD
Nice.
Bullion. This is the 1/2 ounce dragon.
Ooh.
It's gorgeous. I love the look of silver. I love the feel of it. It's heavy, feels nice in the hand. It's there's something about it, something special. It's shiny too, it's incredible.
Yep. Silver is once you stack it, it can get addictive, right?
And it's not necessarily a bad thing to be addicted to saving. That's a rare thing these days.
Or protecting yourself, or seeing the times that we are in.
One thing I want to mention is over the years that we've done Silver Pros, we're on our 5th season. It's the last episode of the season. We've seen so many people talk about how their other addictions have gone away because they became addicted to silver. Smoking, drinking, gambling. They didn't want to do those things because they wanted to stack more. So it's actually a really healthy, really positive thing, I think, for a lot of people.
Right. I think I would have also put, if I had another slot in the poll, which I only can put 4 in there, I probably would have put geopolitical risk. Primarily, maybe as a hedge against it. So we're going through a lot right now, globally. My heart, my thoughts and prayers go out to Israel and what has transpired this last weekend and still going on. And, precious metals haven't necessarily shot up. I think partly because we've, we're still waiting and seeing. It hasn't, thank God, broken out or spread or gotten worse and all that. So, but gold primarily, but also silver can help protect against a lot of risk, whether it be geopolitical, natural disaster. I mean, there's some really bad things that could occur, civil unrest, and silver and gold especially can help in that regard as well. It's another reason to stack.
Yeah, absolutely. There's so many reasons, and it's great to see the poll and why everyone else stacks.
I'm going to close the poll right now.
Yeah, one thing that we sort of teased about at the start of all this, we actually have a special guest tonight.
We do.
And I think because we're talking about why we stack, we need to figure out why he stacks as well. And Yankee, if you wouldn't mind introducing the guest, I'm excited for this.
Absolutely. We have with us the CEO of SD Bullion, Chase Turner.
What's up, Chase?
What's going on, guys? Good evening.
Hi, Chase. Great to see you here. Welcome to Silver Pros.
Thank you. Good to be back. Good to be back. I love the stacks on the screen. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So with the question, why do you stack? What would be your primary reason, Chase?
It's hard to say a primary because basically everything you guys have said, those are all great reasons. One of the comments that stuck out to me the most in the chat over here was, if I don't use my silver and gold, or since we're on Silver Pros, if I don't use my silver, it will go to my kids and grandkids. That's probably one of my biggest reasons. So in 2011, I was at a conference in Chile. It was offshore conference, and Ron Paul was there. and this isn't political, but he said something I never forgot, which was extremely interesting. And I started stacking in 2009, so that had been 2 years in. And basically, it's a simple story. You know, a ship is coming from Europe going to the U.S. Two ships, sorry. One ship has, let's say, crates of silver. Another ship has crates of euros. They both sink down to the ocean for 5,000 years. 5,000 years later, they're discovered. Which one still has value, right? And it's pretty simple. You know, it's as simple as that, really. And so for me, actually, somebody was asking me in the office this week about my silver stacking, and they were pretty surprised when I let them know that my kids actually have more silver than I do, because I pretty much view it the same as I don't know which user put it in, but it's just a long-term thing that never loses value. And so savings, I guess, is the more I'm talking, the more I'm understanding that I guess savings is the answer to your question.
Yes, savings. Did you hear that, Yankee?
Well, I'll get him to be a prepper stacker yet one day. Oh, that's good.
Man.
All of these reasons are great reasons. And it's, you know, what's so exciting, Chase, is to be a part of this community, this growing community, and actually see new stackers birth every day. And I know you probably see that too, right?
You know, this is the question we get on a daily basis here, right? All the people they come to your channels and then they call us and say, you know, how should I get started? And, you know, the one we haven't talked about, I think you did talk about a little bit, not an investment. Some people do view it as an investment. I'm not against that. We could talk about the gold to silver ratio. We could talk about, let's see, silver hit a high of $50 in 2011. So there's definitely room there. So there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion, at these levels. If you wanted to buy silver at 22 with the exit plan of 40 or 50, there's nothing wrong with making a little bit of money on silver as well. So there's a lot of people that do that, right? That work at it, that call in an order from SD Bullion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
No,
interesting.
there's another one.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Sorry, let me just throw this out there. We've had people that physically actually use it as a hedge against their commodities trading, right? So some people can they'll offset their hedge in paper. We literally have clients that will buy hundreds of thousands of ounces as physical hedges against their paper trades. So that's I don't think that one's been brought up, but that's a pretty unique one.
Mm-hmm.
It's another hedge.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They're literally using it as a hedge to offset their paper trades. So those people are pretty interesting.
Well, we're going to ask Chase some more questions. He's going to share with us what's going on at SD Bullion. You're going to see some really cool stuff. We'll talk about some upcoming coins rounds, but we also have a giveaway, and it is sponsored by SD Bullion, right, Dragons? Yep. Can you just remind people what it is and when it will be, and I'll show how it will go.
Yeah, if Chase wants to pull it up, or if someone wants to pull it up, it's the Tree of Life, and I believe this is the 5th year.
You see it over here?
Oh yeah, right there on Chase's screen.
Right there. Look at that.
Literally already looking at it. But yeah, that's what we're giving away. So, courtesy of SD Bullion, 5 people will win those 1 ounce silver rounds tonight. And then one lucky person will win a Napoleon as well, the 5 ounce Napoleon.
So it's going
to be a great giveaway.
So we're doing 5 of the Tree of Lives?
That's right. 5 winners for 5 seasons of Silver Pros. And yeah, all 5 people will get a tree.
And some lucky winner is going to get the Napoleon?
That's right.
Oh, my word. Because I know a lot of people grab those. I think there's a few people in the chat who never got a hold of one. So maybe you'll win tonight on that. Now, let me tell you really quick how you can win. You need to be a subscriber. You need to put something in the chat. When the time comes at the very end, I will go to the Wheel of Names. Let me just show this Wheel of Names right now so you can see it. This is the Wheel of Names. It is the trusted, loved, the absolute unrigged way of giving away all this silver. In fact,
it looks like a pretty dark Wheel of Names to me, Yankee.
I haven't put the names in it.
I'm having a hard time making it out. No,
haven't put the
on the
names.
actual screen. I don't know if something's pinned or something, but
Oh, you don't see it? Oh no!
On the live stream.
I will stop sharing. Wait a minute. Let me share it one more time. Share.
Let's see here. All the kinks out. I mean, obviously, someone's gonna win here. We're not just gonna tell you the winners. I don't think.
No, honestly, it's important that I absolutely can show the wheel of names. So, do you see it right now?
Well,
I'm sharing the
it's
screen.
it's just pure black here on the live.
Oh no.
So I think maybe if you pin yourself, Yankee, and then you go ahead and do screen sharing, I think that should pull it up.
Oh, I'm not pinning myself here. So let me pin it. I want people to see. There's myself.
They'll be able to see it. Oh yeah, here we go.
And then let me bring it up. One last try. It's important that people actually... No, it's black.
Yeah, we got to get the kinks worked out here because
sorry.
it's you know, it's technology.
But
right?
you see, the one thing that I absolutely love right now is that no one has said anything about it being rigged.
That's true.
Not one person.
They can't even see it on the screen. And
I don't see it. I haven't seen any emojis saying that it's rigged. I haven't seen anybody say anything about it being, Rig Nation.
It's weird. It's almost like they don't want to say it or they can't say it. I don't know.
I don't know why, but I don't see anything. Hold on a second. While I try to figure this out, I'm gonna send us back here to Chase.
Yeah, and you know what I think we should do is we should probably get some questions.
Yeah, good idea.
From the chat.
Great. So yeah, if you want to ask questions, I'm going to set up the Q&A section.
Mm-hmm.
Ask your questions here.
So this is a really unique opportunity here. We got the CEO of SD Bullion, one of the biggest gold and silver companies in the entire world. And if you have any questions for him or for us, me or Yankee, we're happy to answer them. This is the last episode here for the year. So get your questions in and we'll try and get to as many of them as we can. We got about 40 minutes here.
Let me
30. But...
I'm going to do a quick test here. There it is. Got it.
He got it.
All right. So we're all set with the wheel of names. And yes, I did... I'm having fun with the people in the chat right now, guys. Feel free to put not rigged. All you members out there, put not rigged. It's a not rigged emoji tonight. No rigged nation allowed. Because it's the final Silver Pros of Season 5, and I didn't want to spoil it for anyone. So anyway.
Well, so Yankee, if you want to do the honors,
yes. I got some questions here.
We got questions.
All right, Chase. When is the Yankee stacking round coming out? Landon Church wants to know. We're not doing a Yankee stacking round.
On the spot.
I know. We're not doing that. Is Andrew Jackson coming up? Can you tell us?
For Commander?
Yeah, for Commander. Can't tell us.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
Yeah. I'm on strict, from Scottsdale. On what
Absolutely. NDA.
Yeah,
you can't say it, and that's fine. Ellie did ask. Ellie asked how somebody wanted to know how fast they sold out. Those Napoleon, the first of the Commander series.
40 hours, I guess. It's probably somewhere in there. Before day 2 was over for sure.
Oh my.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody who participated in that. By the way, that was exciting. And so everybody who did participate is going to get a heads up on everything else that's coming out Commander-wise before the rest of the audience. So you guys will get that. You'll always be in front of the front line for the next one. So we appreciate jumping in there and getting number 1 off and going with a great start. So very, very excited. Scottsdale's very excited. We're very excited. And the gold is going to come out soon. Gold Commander coming out.
Yeah, actually, William Temple said, when can we expect the gold Napoleon? You can't tell us?
I believe we're somewhere in the 3 to 4 week range.
Okay.
So
is it going to be the
Friday
1 ounce?
coming up, which is going to throw everything off in a good way.
Oh yeah. Can you talk about that, or is that still under wraps too? Are we doing anything special for Black Friday this year?
Oh yeah, we're doing a lot of things special. So we probably talked for 3 hours yesterday. I mean, you know, again, we're gonna have the best deals out there by far that don't, you know, sell out in minutes. So there'll be spot deals, probably free silver deals. Um, we have a t-shirt idea,
Ooh.
just giving away t-shirts. I'll just tell you, I think it's pretty cool.
Oh
It's just
yeah.
going to say the word physical on it with our coin logo, little gold and silver coin logo as the period, physical period. So we're working on those and trying to figure out how we can get those in people's hands, just as a, you know, giveaway for participating in Black Friday. So
So like a
yeah,
like a workout T-shirt that says "Let's get physical."
no, not necessarily. Let's get physical.
I'm
Just the word
kidding.
physical. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
You
dating
know,
myself.
we were, you know, maybe you could put a poll up because we were, you know, we had some ideas about I'm just here for the
Mm.
silver, or, but we didn't know how many people would be concerned maybe wearing something out that says, "Hey, I have a bunch of silver at home," you
Yeah,
know,
not too
advertising
obvious.
that. Yeah, yeah. So we're trying to come up with something that goes with our community. That's, you know, really sleek and cool. So that's the first time we've done that. But yeah, Black Friday's gonna be a lot of fun. It always is.
Hey, you want me to throw that into the poll? Would you wear an SD Bullion T-shirt?
You know
Yeah,
what I
would
would
love
like
to
to
have that
see
feedback.
is the rounds with the cross and the flag draped over them. I think that'd be a cool T-shirt. Like just some of the designs you
Mm.
guys put out there, even the cowboy. If Scottsdale wanted to collab on a shirt, I think just the designs themselves are strong enough. People would enjoy that, and it's not too obvious, right? Not everyone would know right
Right.
away
Yeah.
this is a stacker.
Well, you know, that's a good point, Dragons. People like the poster. Maybe we should start doing some T-shirts with releases too, like limited runs. And that's a great idea, man. Glad I came tonight. Write that down.
Yeah, let's see how many people vote on this.
Selwyn Ayers Jr., thank you so much for that $20 super chat. I think there was a super chat earlier. I saw a $5 super chat. You need dice. Thank you, Tiger. The Reclamation Project super chat at $5. Get my Napoleon ordered, or got my Napoleon ordered. Thanks for the heads up last week. Wow. That was fun to be able to help people know what's coming and encourage them to get in on it so early. So that's cool. I'm glad to be a part of that. How
Yankee, can I
Yeah,
jump in real quick?
go jump.
Can you clarify on the Napoleon Gold that's coming out in like a month or whatever? Is it just going to be the 1 ounce or the 1/10 ounce as well? Will they be released around the same time?
Yeah, yeah, they'll be released together. It's going to be 1 ounce and 1/10 ounce. So I believe there's going to be 2,000 1 ounce pieces and 10,000 10th ounce pieces. I'm pretty sure that's accurate, but we'll obviously get that information out. Anybody that you know, we've had people call in and say, "Hey, how do I know about the next one coming?" Here's a good, easy way to do that. sdbullion.com/sweepstakes. Just sign up for our Monster Box sweepstakes. Worst case scenario, you win a Monster Box, which we give away every year. And you'll also get on our notification list for all, you know, anything that's coming out Commander. And I have another one to show you guys too that plugs that goes along exactly with what we're talking about with hedging against the dollar. But if you go to /sweepstakes, and the other thing is it's a good time to sign up for the sweepstakes because we're 2 months away, 3 months away from picking the next winner. And if you sign up once, you're always in. Okay, you don't have to sign up multiple times, you're always in. And next year, I was telling you guys before this, next year we're going to switch the sweepstakes up to the Tree of Life, which you see on the screen here. And next year they're going to start coming in hard plastic monster boxes. So the 2024 sweepstakes is going to be the first ever sealed Tree of Life monster box. So go sign up for that, and you'll be on our alert list for everything that we're doing at SD.
When do you draw that giveaway? I get a lot of questions about that.
It's always around the third week of January. There's a lot that goes into that. There's a lot of things like logistically in the back end that we have to do to get it squared away. So it's usually, and I think we actually call it out on the sweepstakes page, but it's usually around the third week of January. And then Tyler, the owner of the company, calls the winner. That's been really fun to call them every year. We get that on video. And we talked about flying out this year. to the winner and handle it in it, like going through the airport, like going through TSA with a sealed monster
With a
box and see what
monster
happens.
box? Oh,
You guys like
definitely.
that idea?
I'll film it
Yeah,
for you.
okay.
No.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to see you at my front door, Chase.
Yeah.
I think you and I think, yeah, exactly. I think you and I
I'm
are not
allowed
allowed.
to win it.
No,
I think
no,
like
no.
legally I'm not even allowed.
Oh, man.
That's okay.
All right. So let's look at a couple more questions here. Did Scottsdale mention anything about the Galaxy Bar? Don't know what that one is.
They had them. They had them before in the past, right? It was the ones
Galaxy
where it was
Bar.
cast with this very pure version of the shot, and they had all the cool like features on the top of them.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a past release, and I think they said they were going to come out with them again in the future, but it hasn't been determined when. So I think we're just kind of all waiting for those. But it was a really cool product.
Chase, I see a couple questions around junk silver. Is there a shortage? Are you having a hard time sourcing it?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
When there is a silver shortage, that's always the first thing to go,
Really?
right? Because they haven't made it in 50 years.
True.
So that's as a retailer, that's kind of one of your telltale signs that something is coming when the wholesale market gets short. When they start, raising their price or they start getting short on junk silver, as a retailer, you kind of perk up your ears a little bit and say, okay, there's more people buying than normal then.
Wow.
Mango says or asked, do you create these Truth Series coins in-house?
Well, Sunshine Mint makes them, so it's our designs.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2017, let me give you a little background on the Truth Series. I think your audience will love this. In 2017, the founders of SD Bullion, which you guys know Tyler pretty well, you guys, and then John, who ran Silver Doctors Forever. So basically, they came together. There was a lot going on in 2017. You guys probably remember, I think that's when the word woke kind of started going around. And so, anyways, at SD Bullion, we were sitting around saying, how can we use our platform to spread our message, right? Because we were growing at that point. And so we came up with the Truth Coin series, which at the time was a roaring lion and a tree of life, 2 coins. And so last year we expanded that to 4 coins, where I see one of them on your screen, the sword of truth there, and a ram of Calvary. So every year with these 4 designs are really, really nice. The tree we just launched yesterday. It's the last design we launch every year. And every year we update the new verse. There's a new verse on all 4 coins. Okay, there's a piece of each verse on a coin. So if you collect all 4 coins, every year you have the full Bible verse. And then in 2024 comes, there's a new Bible verse spread through the 4 coins. And it's not hard to collect all 4. They're the lowest price silver coin on the market. Right? It's not like these are high dollar collectible pieces. So we make it very easy for people to get into. Our objective back in 2017 was to be a top 10 bullion product line, and we're around the top 7 or 6 right now. So the community has really responded to the Truth Coin series. They've really gotten behind it. And when you think about that, that's pretty incredible. Here's SD Bullion with the Truth Coin series. That's now, when you talk about the Perth Mint Kangaroo, like it's in the conversation when we're talking about how many ounces are sold worldwide every year, right? It's in those conversations. So it's obviously really exciting for us to get our message out there and what we're trying to do as a company, and the community has loved it. So we appreciate everybody who contributes there.
Real quick, I wanted to shout out the some of the super chats here. A few from Tiger Stacker. One is not rigged, right? And then we have another one here from Brandon Clicker. How secure is the SD website? Worried about hacking and order history. Are you able to talk about any of that type of stuff, Chase?
I am. Sorry, I'm multitasking a little bit here. Yeah, that falls directly under me, so I can talk well about it. It's never happened to us, so I can tell you, you can Google online, you can find it. It has happened to one of our #1 competitors before. Knock on wood there. I'm not trying to throw them under the bus. I'm just answering the question. It hasn't happened to us, so we feel pretty secure. We operate our front end website on basically the largest enterprise level software out there, Magento. And so the benefit for us, and we pay for the highest level of that software. So the benefit on the security side for us is we have not only our own developers who are, senior level, they've been, on Magento basically since it arrived on the internet. But you have Magento themselves constantly sending out patches and upgrades. So you've got their best developers, which they probably have 80 to 100 engineers on staff, always keeping that platform up to date. And as soon as a patch comes out, that's one of our first priorities is to get it online. So I think that's probably why we've been so successful, I guess, and not having that issue is because of the platform that we're on is, I mean, it's elite. So.
All right, so I've got a bunch of Napoleon questions. So can I maybe get
boy.
you to rapid fire yes, no, really quick on these? Henry Aguirre, how many Napoleon with posters were sold?
Over 200.
William Temple, will the gold Napoleon be in fractionals?
Yeah.
10th ounce.
1/10, right. The next one, when can we expect the next 5-ounce Commander to drop?
Probably January-ish.
Okay. And then are there any Yankee Dragons member specials? No. No. Always, right? This one's for you.
And someone dropped a super chat asking about the coin and its availability, but it is sold out, and you guys aren't going to be coming out with any more of them, correct? Like they're gone?
They're gone. Yeah.
All gone. Wow. Well, thank you for those who
except
bought
for one tonight.
I know.
There's one more tonight.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, how could I forget?
You guys said you wanted something big for the finale, so we
did.
held one off for somebody lucky tonight.
Oh, thanks, Chase. A question, Jim from Maryland just was wondering, how long have you guys been stacking? You want to start that? Dragons?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I actually talk about it on my channel. I started early 2018. So I guess I'm coming up on 2024 will be 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not that long, but I'm in my early 30s. And so I hopefully I got a long way to go, right?
Yep. I did a little bit with my dad when I was a youngster. Didn't do it for a long time. Bought my first gold. I went gold first, not silver. 2009 after the global financial crisis and the Great Recession, and then silver 2018, just like USD. How about you, Chase? When did you start stacking?
Yeah, my first silver purchase was around the time of years 2009, 2010. Had the unfortunate, I was young. It was my first time to really get involved in investing. Listened to the wrong people in our space, which we don't have to talk too much about that, but I'm still bitter about it. I believe silver was going to the moon, so I rode it all the way up. I was buying all the way up to 50 and saw it go all the way down to $11. So I've learned a lot since I've started. The question of why silver for me has changed drastically since 2009, right? And you covered all the reasons why.
Excellent. Yeah, you got to beware the hype. Check Stacker says, heard a rumor. Anything happening with SD, Bullion, and Texas? I don't think that's a rumor. That's out there, right? Want to explain?
You guys have covered it.
Yeah, that Texas corporate headquarters now, right?
It's unofficial corporate headquarters. Yeah, but that's probably 5 months into it. Yeah.
Can I see? I started purchasing. Do you have anything on your chat while I look through mine?
Yeah, I was trying to sift through all of the. By the way, thank everyone for the super chats. It's very kind of you.
Thank you all.
Best community in the world, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, as far as question wise, we do have one from L Macano. I guess it's not a question, more of a statement. I would definitely wear a fixed wheel shirt. But actually,
just has his name on it.
Exactly. For the winner. But no, seriously, I think we actually probably should talk about the poll here.
Okay. Let me close it down.
439 votes. Would you wear an SD Bullion t-shirt? 73% of the community says yes, they would wear a shirt. So, and we didn't even specify what design. It was just kind of a general question. So I think there's demand for it.
Okay, cool. We're going to do everything possible to get something going for Black Friday then, just to see what the feedback is,
Is there
Yeah.
something? Is there something on your website that I should maybe show for people, or maybe you have something to show on the screen if you want to share that people might not know about? Any exciting stuff that you might want to share with us, Chase?
It's interesting launch time because as you were saying, why silver, a lot of the conversation was the deteriorating US dollar, right?
Mm.
And if you guys follow, I know Dragons does, I know you do too, Yankee, follow the Awakening series that we helped kind of bring to market a little over a year ago at this point. We actually have a 5 ounce, the next design, it's 5 ounce and 2 ounce. So if you don't want the 5 ounce, you can get the 2 ounce. The 5 ounce, there's only 2,000 of them and they're individually numbered on the rim. It's pretty cool. But we have the next one dropping Monday morning and it's called the Basement, which is exactly what you guys are talking about. I'd love to show it off if you guys will allow that.
Oh, yeah. It's not on your website right now, right?
Nope, no, I have to
Oh,
just pull it up and show you what's coming. Can I
sneak.
just share my screen or
Please do share it.
This is when you're living at your parents' house, you don't want to be in this place forever. The basement.
the basement?
Sorry, it was too easy.
Is
It's a
that dad
layup.
joke?
No kidding.
Yeah, dad joke. My bad. Sorry, guys.
You guys, can you? Is that
Oh,
on the
I can see it.
screen?
That is so insane. Look at that. That might be the
So,
biggest one
Wow.
yet. Oh my gosh.
Who
so this
is
is
that?
Julius Caesar,
Caesar.
and
Wow.
and this is
Perfect.
the horse that was from the Republic. Sorry, you guys are probably familiar with both of those stories, right? The Roman Empire was one of the first kind of stories that's noted where they completely debased their currency, hyperinflated away everything, and lost their empire, right?
Mhm.
And so this is actually from one of the original U.S. dollars, right? Where the equals, got the arrows and the sorry, I can't remember what that's off the top of my head, but so that's Julius Caesar. That's the basement, and you got the horse from Weimar Republic, Germany. So that's dropping on Monday. These usually sell out about the same time frame as Napoleon did. There's only 2,000 of these. There was almost 5,000 Napoleons. So these are also going to be 5 ounce, individually numbered on the rim. These will be dropping Monday.
Mm.
Perfect timing for this call. We didn't even plan this, guys, but you're talking about why silver and a deteriorating US dollar. And this is just a reminder that this has been going on for thousands and thousands of years. As soon as the government figures out how to debase their currency, inflate away their currency, they will take that opportunity.
They used to break off the silver, file it down, and try to physically remove the silver. And then it was replaced more and more with base metals, debasement. I love it. That's a really cool round you got coming.
I'm definitely picking up the 5 ounce. I got every one so far in the series. So I gotta keep it going.
You're such a serious guy. Yes,
I
I
can't
know.
stop, dude.
I
Once I
know.
start, it's
I have them too. I have them too. All right. So what? Let's see. Question: do you have an app in the works, Chase?
We do not.
Mhm.
Should we?
I
Want to
don't.
get
Well,
another
I
poll going?
actually like the mobile website. I think it's really easy
Yeah,
to use.
I
In
agree.
fact, of
Yeah.
all of the dealers, it's so nice when I get on my phone, click on SD Bullion, throw stuff in my cart, log in, takes me literally 1 second, right, with my Face ID, and then boom, e-check, boom. I could probably order something in less than a minute off your website. So
Easily 30
I
seconds, I
I
think.
don't even think you need the app,
Here,
but I mean,
let me give you my input. There's a competitor
Yeah.
of yours that has a really nice app, and they charge ridiculous prices. I would rather have no app and the prices that you offer us as stackers. How's that?
We appreciate that. Here's what I can tell you though. I signed a contract on a major front end project for us that should greatly. I mean, the performance is already great in my opinion.
Mm.
I use the website every day, all day. But we have a new, basically the platform we use. There's a new front end coming out that our community on our side, the Magento community, is super excited about. We signed a contract, hoping to ship this January of next year, and it should basically increase the speed of that front end mobile website and desktop website 500 fold. So because Yankee, you would understand if we got into the technical details about this. So no, we don't have an app, but when this is done, our front end mobile experience will be just as fast, if not faster, than a web app.
Beautiful.
Nice.
William
I'll
said,
be able to order in 1 second.
Yeah.
"You order fast enough there." Jeez.
I know.
William said, "I missed it. When does the debasement come out?" Monday.
Monday.
Yep. And so, by the way, he's mentioned it before. Sign up at sdbullion.com/sweepstakes. It's a twofer. You get in on the sweepstakes, you get in on all the blasts they send out for emails, and they let people know early sometimes. If you're on that list, you'll find out before the general public will. So make sure you sign up. Let's see. Does SD Bullion employees get employee discounts?
Of course.
All right, go work for SD Bullion. Does SD Bullion sell 5-ounce silver coins?
The
We just sold
Napoleon
Bullion.
coin.
Yep, that is a coin.
America the Beautiful. It's a 5-ounce silver coin.
That's true.
That series is over from the U.S. Mint, but we still have a pretty good variety of stuff on the website.
Yeah, I mean, can I just take a quick peek because you've got some. Here's the Tree of Life. Love it. You've got the
You
one.
gotta show that deal, real.
Which
yeah,
out? Which deal? Which deal?
You gotta show the gold deal and the silver, the random silver deal. If you go to the Docs deals, the top two.
Yeah,
these
yeah,
are
yeah,
some
yeah,
of the
yeah.
most insane deals.
These are great.
Oh,
Let
yeah,
me
they
bring them
are.
up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Look at
Hopefully
this.
they're still up tomorrow because I'm dropping a video
They will
tomorrow
be.
talking about them.
So yeah, there's some awesome deals to go. You got to go to the Docs deals. You'll see
Any quantity.
any
Look at that.
quantity. Look at that up there.
It's the same price as those bars, right? $2 over spot, but a coin.
Oh my goodness. Yep. Worth it.
I already took advantage of it. Just want to say.
Good for you. But yeah, it's right off the top, you'll see the Tree of Life, the Canadian Gold Maple Leaf. There it is. The any quantity for 1-ounce silver coins.
It's got to be one of the best deals of the year.
It is. You don't know what you're going to get, right? You don't know, right?
I don't know.
Dragons. It's kind of fun, right? To see what's coming. I enjoy that. So that's fun.
I'll have to do an unboxing, and then everyone will be able to see.
There you go. Bars and the Britannia. So anyways, I just wanted to quickly show the website. Questions. What time do we have? We got only 11 minutes left until
Oh my
the
gosh, it's
giveaway.
almost over.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
The whole season coming to an end in just 11 minutes. This is amazing. Just a couple more questions. Can SD Bullion have user accounts set so that users can maintain an account balance for those who wish to maintain an account for straight purchases? They want to be able to have
I'm not sure what that means. They want a bank account?
It sounds like they want a running account. They could just draw off of, here, take my fiat currency right now. Take it. Store it at SD Bullion.
Well, they do have the vault.
Are they wanting
service.
interest too?
Yeah. I mean, you can vault your stuff there. It's kind of like an account.
I did have a couple questions that scrolled off about your vault. Can you just briefly tell us about your IRA services and your vault there at SD Bullion?
Sure. Yeah, it's definitely two separate things. So we have people daily coming in both of those at this point. So if you want to store your metal somewhere, there's a lot of people either for sales tax reasons or they just don't want to keep it at their home for security reasons, which I completely understand. I've been robbed at gunpoint in this industry before. So if you don't want your stack at home, also your home insurance doesn't cover your stack. So there's a lot of people for a lot of those reasons that will want somebody like us to store their metals for them. We can do that in our depository, in our facility. You've been there, Yankee. You're coming up, Dragons. You know how it's gotten safer. Wait till you see it. This coming up in December, Yankee. It's I think.
How could it be? How can it get
You
any?
just thought Rocco was bad.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, how can it get any safer? You got Rocco. Come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they beefed it up even more. So
Wow.
it's totally secure there. We were talking, actually, I'm glad you brought this up. So there's some other services out there. And what's unique, I think, about our depository is it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's a standalone, right? It's got acreage around it. It's got fencing around it. It doesn't, it kind of blends in with everything. You would never know what it is unless were invited in. And, if you compare that with some of the other options out there, like when we first started going down this path, some of the advice we were getting when we talk about obviously security and the biggest concern is the heist, right? And they need a major airport and they need major roads, okay, to pull that off. And if you look at what happened in Canada earlier this year, you'll see both of those things, right? We don't have anything around us like that, right? So that was one of the major things that we were looking at. And when you look at some of the other places that you can store your metals, even in this state, it's not like that. You're in shared walls with other tenants. Okay, somebody could drive right up to the front door. You can't drive up to our front door. So it's very safe and secure. And then we just launched our IRA business. So anybody that has funds in your individual retirement account, even some people with a 401k qualify for this as well. If you have funds sitting in your retirement account and you don't want it in the stock market, you can put those funds legally into physical gold and silver. And we just launched a new service at SD Bullion about a month ago where we help streamline that entire process. Yankee, it's pretty burdensome.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting better and better at it every day. But what the beautiful thing is you can work directly with SD Bullion. We can help you move funds from your IRA into physical precious metals stored at our vault there in Michigan that you've been to. So if you want to learn more about that, you can just go to sdbullion.com/IRA and you'll see the service there.
Excellent. Love it. I've got maybe 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, we got 5 giveways, Yankee. I don't know how much time we got.
I'll give you one more then.
One more. Finish it out.
All right. What do you think SD could do better in terms of advertising and reaching out to elderly, non-online, who seem to be susceptible to purchasing from scam websites?
Oh, they must have seen my last video.
Dixie, yeah. Watch out. There's so many scammers out there. So many bad websites.
The legitimate dealers like SD Bullion, they don't have those late night ads. So is that something you guys have considered?
It's so expensive. And we tried to go into a little bit of that space a couple of years ago. And let me tell you, these scam companies, they have a lock on those. Basically, the advertisers are saying, hey, we got exclusives with these companies for a long time in the precious metal space, and we're not interested in talking to you guys. So unfortunately, it's very expensive. And you guys know why they can pay for it, because of how they're scamming the elderly, unfortunately. In fact, we had a guy interview for a job here 2 weeks ago that worked for, I've never even heard of the company, but they had maybe 10 or 12 people just pounding the phones, 200 to 300 calls a day. The guy was like, these people didn't even raise their hand and say they were interested in gold and silver. So it was one of the companies that you probably talked about, or that product model that you probably talked about in your recent video, Yankee. So we get a lot of direct mail here in Texas. I don't know if you guys do in your states, but we get a lot of direct mail from those companies that's targeting that segment to try to get them, get your gold eagle at, this price. And then here's all the, text under it that tells you why it's all a scam, but nobody understands that. So it's unfortunate. It's definitely probably the worst part of our industry. And Yankee, you and I have talked about this before with that IRA service. A lot of them are targeting elderly IRAs, right? And so that's a passion of ours launching this program, is that we can eventually take market share from these companies and hopefully help put them out of business. The guy that interviewed with us 2 weeks ago, that company's already out of business. So, hopefully we can see more of those companies drop off as, the real dealers, the ones with solid reputation, have a way to kind of enter that IRA market as well.
Well, I for one am actually okay with you guys not running a bunch of expensive ads, because I actually appreciate the low prices.
Yes.
And me and Yankee we're trying to spread the word here. So if people want to share my videos, Silver Dragons or Yankee Stacking's videos, with more people in the community, the elderly, they can learn about SD Bullion through us, hopefully. So
big shout out to all the super chats. William Temple, $2. And Napoleon is the first collector coin I bought. Phoenix Tide, $2. Can I buy in person at the headquarters?
They said no last
The
week.
Moose, Super Chat at 5. What's the shipping time on Napoleon coins? They should be coming out soon, right?
It should be
Dylan?
standard. It's going to depend
Yeah.
on your payment method.
Right.
So they're in the vault. So
Yep.
our standard shipping time is 1 to 3 business days after your payment clears.
Tyler, Super Chat at $2. Do you have the Paris Mint Napoleon hat coin?
That sounds like an old coin. I
It
mean,
does.
that mint's been there for like, what, 1,000 years?
That's a old one. Paris Mint. Matt, Super Chat at $5. On 1+1 on having an account. I hate the wait for e-check to clear. Oh, I see what they're after. They want an account there so they know that they can
So
just
when
say,
they order,
buy
it comes faster. They put the money in and then.
Interesting. All right. And a couple more. Silver Gold Bull has a wallet. Interesting. Check Stacker, $5. Thank you, SD Bullion, for supporting Yankee and Silver Dragons. All right. Well, let's see if I can
Give it
gather
away
up
now.
all these.
This is what you've been waiting for. It's the
You
big
guys
giveaway.
really need some theme music for season 6. You know,
Theme
We do.
you
music.
guys come out with, like some give I think intro theme music and giveaway theme music.
All right.
I like that
I
idea.
think the juice is flowing.
Okay, so we're going to switch over to...
There you go.
Stop.
And now, the biggest giveaway of the season. Are you ready?
This is so bad. All right, let me throw these names in here. 500.
Did you tell them, by the way, that you asked for something big? We offered to give away a gold kilo, but you said it was Silver Pros and no gold was allowed. Did you mention that?
Wasn't supposed to mention that.
That
I
actually,
can't believe
that conversation did take
Dude,
place.
what are you doing to me, man? Speaking of gold, though, I don't have the silver tree of life, but I do have the gold tree of life.
Oh, that is
Oh, this
smoking.
is so sick. I love this.
Fire.
Love this coin. Anyway, back to the browser, and there we see the names.
So just to clarify, the first 4 people are going to win a 1-ounce silver tree of life. So best of luck, everyone. We're going to spin it 4 times, and all 4 of these people will win the 1-ounce silver.
And for the sake of legibility on the wheel, we have this little vortex over here. Your name will go in, take a while to spit out. If I didn't have that, you wouldn't be able to read any of these names. It's tiny as it is. So good luck, everyone. Here we go.
And the first winner for the tree of life. I mean, we're doing the best we can here.
I know, right? It's just not working. I think Chase had an idea. Maybe a giveaway theme song might be cool.
I would love a theme song.
I think we need, I know, right? Silver Pros theme song. We got to
Who
think
wants
about it.
to write it for us?
All right, Chris.
We got a whole community of people here.
Gene. Can Gene hold on to it? Yes, Gene Ferry. Oh, Knox, that was close, brother.
You were a centimeter
Oh,
away.
Gene Ferry with the first one. We will remove Gene's name and shuffle it up some more.
So make sure you email Yankee, right?
Yes.
Because he's going to collect all the info.
I will. Email me at yankee.stacking@gmail.com. yankee.stacking@gmail.com. Make sure to include your mailing address and phone number. That's for SD Bullion if they need to
And your
reach out to you.
name.
The name, address,
name.
and phone number. Thank you.
The normal stuff, you know, when they ship
Yeah.
out prizes.
The normal stuff. Right. And where you have your silver stack. Okay, so Kitty Steele, Zachary, SG, Norman Gage. Oh, can Norman hold on? Yes. Norman got it.
There it is.
Congratulations, Norman. Send me your info. We'll get that over to SD Bullion. That's the second tree of life. This is for the third tree of life.
And I just got to say here, we're spinning the wheel. Not a single person has said it's rigged.
Isn't that
It
amazing?
took 5 seasons for us to get here.
I know, 5 seasons. Maybe the Rig Nation is just quit. I don't see
think it's
any
gone.
rigged. It's
They all
gone.
trust it now.
No rigged. Interesting. All right, we got Jesse, Royce, Cosmic Creations.
Holly?
I think Holly might be pulling this one out. Yes, Holly H for the third
It's
win.
the season for Holly.
Okay, here we go. Let's spin number 4. All right.
Last of the 1 ounce. And then if you didn't win yet, it's because we're saving you for the big one.
Right. This is 4 of the trees. The 5th one for our 5th season is coming up.
You're going to get the tree and the Napoleon. Double win. But obviously the Napoleon's the big win because it's
Yes.
sold out.
Jake, Kimberly, Inglorious Stacker, Doug, Thule. Oh, bye-bye, Thule.
Oh.
Oh, man, she's going to think it's rigged. Millie!
Congratulations, Millie.
Millie got the Tree of Life. We'll remove that.
One more.
This is it, right?
This is for the big one. Here we go.
What do they get again?
They get 1 ounce Tree of Life silver and the 5 ounce silver Napoleon.
Wow. This is huge. I better shuffle it up really well here.
Literally sold out
really
first in the
well.
series. Going to be one of the coolest coin series. I mean, one of the only 5 ounce coin series other than the ones we mentioned before. But
so generous of SD Bullion to put one aside because they are all gone. And this last one is going to go to one lucky winner. Who will it be? I see Chris, Tiger Stacker, Donna, Dave, Seymour. I'm joking. Jade, Thule again. Oh! Sell and Max.
So close.
Max ISO. Congratulations. You won both a silver Tree of Life and that gorgeous 5 ounce coin, the Napoleon coin, the Commander series. Well done. All right.
That is awesome. And again, make sure all of the winners email Yankee, yankeestacking@gmail.com to claim your prizes. Just email them tonight. Don't sleep on it because, I mean, you just want to get your info in as soon as possible.
Absolutely. Wow. This has been great. Thank you so much, Chase, for taking the time to spend on our season finale here on Silver Pros. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Congratulations on another season. Hey, when you send those winners to us, since it is the season finale, remind me and we will ship those trees in airtights as well.
Whoa.
There you go.
We don't normally do that. You know that.
I know you don't.
Yeah, they come in the tubes.
Season finale, we will ship those out in airtights. Just remind us when you send that email to us.
All right.
Take care of that for you.
I will do that. And
Awesome.
And Dragons? Wow, what a season.
It's been fun. I can't believe we did it again. We'll be doing it again next year. So check us out. We do half on Yankee Stacking, half on my channel, Silver Dragons. It's been a blast. Thank you for everything, Yankee. Thank you, Chase and SD Bullion, for everything as well. I'm excited for next year.
Yes. Season 6 coming up on Silver Pros. You don't want to miss it. Thanks so much. Have a great night. And as always,
stack like a pro.
Good night, everyone.